Yo, Josh 3, Arch the Archer. So the Ben Simmons trade talks has continued. This time, the Minnesota Timberwolves in this report saying that they do not want to trade up Cat, D'Angelo Russell, or Anthony Edwards in a potential Ben Simmons trade. And honestly, for me, this is just like the Minnesota Timberwolves aren't getting Ben Simmons, because I feel like the 76ers, the number one person for a trade like this to go down is D'Angelo Russell. I feel like the 76ers want D'Angelo Russell on that team for a deal to go down. And anyone really else on the Minnesota Timberwolves, I don't think the 76ers would be interested in. And, you know, this is kind of like an obvious thing, in my opinion, for the Timberwolves, because they want, you know, Cat and D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons, like a big three on that team, without giving up any of them. So they, you know, they want that, the three, and, you know, obviously because D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons have played on a team before and they potentially got chemistry. And, you know, I really think that maybe Ben Simmons would like the idea of that happening. It isn't a California team, but it is a team that he knows someone on that team. I think Cat obviously would be, you know, interested in Ben Simmons coming in there. Now the thing is, like, what would that fit be though? Because Cat is kind of just like the same center as Joel Embiid in his offense. You know, he shoots threes and everything. So wouldn't adding Ben Simmons to the Minnesota Timberwolves, wouldn't that like not really do anything? Wouldn't that be kind of the same situation for the 76ers? Because I feel like without Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons just plays way better. But really talking about these trade talks, if these trade talks are true, it really means that Ben Simmons' trade value could be at an ultimate low, because not giving up D'Angelo Russell, in my opinion, that's just crazy. Like, I don't really see anyone else on the Timberwolves that the 76ers would give a chance. Now, basically, that's what I have to say about this report right here. But now there is another report that came out potentially saying that in the Ben Simmons trade talks, there has been another team, another mystery team that is out there that is looking to trade for Ben Simmons and that is really interested in Ben Simmons, according to Brian on Twitter. And that's really interesting. Like, that could be a potential team like the Spurs, the OKC Thunder. And apparently, you know, it's supposed to be like a low market team, not one of those, you know, New York Knicks type teams. So it's not the Sacramento Kings. It's not any teams like that, because those have already been in the reports for trading for Ben Simmons. I don't think the Spurs have been in reports. And obviously, I don't think OKC Thunder has been in reports at all. So they could be those two teams. It also could be a team like the Detroit Pistons, but I don't think so. Like, I don't really know of any player that like they could potentially trade for. So that's just very interesting though. It could be ending. What could end up happening is that some team out of nowhere just trades for Ben Simmons and makes a deal happen. That has happened in the past before, I will say. Like, there has been trades that, you know, a lot, like they thought this player was going to go here, and then a team comes out of absolutely nowhere and makes that deal happen. The familiar thing that I can think that happened in the recent past, I think, was the Kawhi Leonard deal. I think, you know, Kawhi Leonard was sitting out a little bit, and, you know, no one really knew what was going to happen with him. And then all of a sudden he got traded to the Toronto Raptors. I think that was a major shock. And even DeMar DeRozan heading to the Spurs. Like, DeMar DeRozan was their guy, and they just traded the dude. I think that this could potentially happen with Ben Simmons. But that is going to wrap up things for this video. I really think that there's going to be an underdog in these trade talks, and there's going to be an underdog that potentially gets Ben Simmons before this season starts. I don't think it's gonna go to I don't think he's gonna go to any of these teams that are rumored, like the Sacramento Kings or anything. I just don't think they have the correct players. I think there's like a team that is gonna come out of nowhere to shock everyone's like, bro, how did they even get Ben Simmons? But with that being said, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below where you think Ben Simmons is gonna end up. Josh the Archer, and I'm out.